welcome to Andrew Outdoors. I'm super excited that you're here today. I am excited for an adventure. I'm learning a lot of new techniques today. So this is my first time using my DJI 6 Osmo camera holder. Down the road, I hope to get some drone footage for you, just to make things more interesting for my YouTube stuff. I know that there are a lot of YouTube influencers out there, so this is a competitive market. I'm not really looking to compete with them. It's just something I really enjoy doing, is going outdoors, camping, hiking, biking, you name it. A lot of my friends have told me that I should start a YouTube channel. So this is just going to be for fun for a while to see how things go. Hopefully you guys find it as entertaining as I do, and hopefully enjoy my content as you follow along. Right now I'm just getting packed up, and the weather looks like it's still pretty nice this weekend. We're going to be heading up to Red Feather. I do live in Colorado, so I am pretty lucky as far as the outdoors goes. You will see a lot of content on that. So yeah, today's agenda, we're gonna go up to Red Feather. I'm gonna go camping tonight by myself. Unfortunately, my girlfriend wasn't able to make it for this adventure, but she'll be on some of the future episodes. And then I'm gonna try and catch a hike while I'm up there, take you guys along for that, and go camping, and then go to a tavern for some karaoke this evening. So again, glad you're here. Hopefully you find this entertaining. And please, if you like content like this, click the like and subscribe button down below. It's definitely going to help me, as this is my first episode. Yeah, so let's get going. There was like an accident on the highway or something, and so I ended up going through Loveland, which wasn't really part of my original plan. Just adds a little extra time, but I guess that's part of doing this, right? It's all an adventure, and sometimes you don't get to choose the way chooses you, you know, and so you just got to embrace where you're at. Yeah, I'm almost to Fort Collins now, but traffic has definitely been a bear today. But if you're familiar with Colorado at all, that's pretty much what it is anymore. So I'm finally rolling into Fort Collins. It's a little after 4 o'clock, so I am getting up here a little bit late. I don't have much further till Red Feather, but it is definitely a little later than I was hoping to be up here. Alright, so we're here in Fort Collins, and now I'm gonna be getting my stuff for food. So I had to make a quick stop to Walmart. I think that tomorrow is the only thing I need food for. So I think it's just breakfast. It's gonna be pretty easy. I think I'm going to make French toast and eggs in the morning. I'm going to try and eat at the tavern tonight during karaoke. We're also going to meet up with a college buddy that I haven't seen for a while. Her and her husband hopefully will be there, so maybe you'll meet them as well. Alright guys, I just made it up here to Red Feather Lakes, and I just kind of wanted to show you. This is really pretty. I just kind of wanted to show you what that looked like. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty cool, huh? made it to the campsite. It's a little dark, so I don't know how much video recording I'm gonna do tonight, but I did find a site and I am all set up now. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it a night. It's been a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed it so far, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Night. Good morning, guys, and welcome from the campsite. It is still a little cold out this morning. It's about 37 degrees now, but it's supposed to get up to about 61. So I think since I wasn't able to do a hike yesterday, I think today I'm going to go ahead and hike today before I head back into town. But just a moment, I did want to show you the rig that I'm using. It is a 2018 Toyota Tacoma, which is a very popular platform for this type of activity. I have owned it since 2018 and I've gone on plenty of adventures with it. It's never done me wrong, so once this one goes, I'm probably going to go ahead and get another one. So just let me show you around that. So here it is. Here's my truck. So you've probably seen it. I do have some things done to it, but there's quite a few things that I would like to still do to it. I was able to pick up this Schmitty built rooftop tent from a buddy for pretty cheap, and it's done me really well, but eventually I do think I want to upgrade to a hard shell iCamper or something like that. Down below I do have the bed rack system from Up Top Overland. They are a local distributor or vendor down here in Castle Rock, Colorado, and I do like supporting local business, so I do go with that. I also have Up Top Overland's roof rack system, and so again, wanted to keep it matching, but at the same time, local business is first in my books, so I decided to go with them as well for the roof rack. And it is an SR5, so it's not a TRD, but still got everything I need. Eventually I do want to get a lift for it, so if you have any suggestions on lift kits, what works, what doesn't, and for this type of activity, I would love it if you could comment in the comments below. I do have the Toyota emblems on there, and I did switch out the TRD Pro Grill. Down below I do have the Baja Designs SAE Street Legal amber fog lights. I went with the amber fog lights because they cut through fog and dust a lot better than white light does. But I went with Cali raised white LED 27 watts, so it's actually the more powerful watt ditch lights, and it does have the little ditch marker lights on the side for extra widening. And I went with white because those are better for spotlight, and I figured I would want that for seeing the ditches a little bit better. Up here I do have a last fit 40-inch light bar. It is one that is budget friendly. I went with this one from Amazon. I think it was 125 bucks. The mounting brackets I did have to make custom at work because they did not fit my roof rack. And excuse me about my sniffling. It did get kind of cold last night. I do have the Max Tracks up there. Obviously they are secured with a cord. Unfortunately, we just can't trust people anymore, so I do have them tied down with a lock. So hopefully that does deter some theft. But I got them in the olive dab gray
to kind of match the color of my vehicle. I do look at things like that when I'm purchasing an item for my vehicle. I want it to kind of flow and match with the rest of the vehicle. I did upgrade the tires a little bit. I went with the Toyo Open Country AT3s. They are still a pretty small tire, so I definitely want to upgrade those in the future. I think, what are they right now? They are a 265/70 R16, so not much bigger than factory, but they still don't get me stuck in a lot of places, so they still do the job. And I did go with a aftermarket wheel option. It is still a heavier wheel, but I went with the black because I feel like it gives you a little bit more aggressive look. Normally I do have stuff up here on my bed rack, and I can show you a picture of that. My setup is usually, I do have a 3-gallon Rotopax that I stick up front for extra fuel. Back here I might stick a hatchet or some sort of axe. And then over on this other side, as you noticed, I did have my fire extinguisher. I definitely carry one of those now because when I was side-by-siding, I went ahead and caught the thing on fire. So now I just always carry a fire extinguisher with me regardless. I think it's smart. And back here I would usually carry some sort of shovel or something like that, just in case you need to dig. Obviously there's plenty of options, and I would like to explore some different things I can stick up on those bed racks, fishing poles and things like that, because I definitely like to do fishing too. In the back I did put the mountain hatch down here, so this is where I normally do most of my cooking. I have a jet boil system, so I do enjoy using my tailgate as kind of my food prep for when I eat. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little overview of my truck. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that I still need to do with it, and you'll definitely see that as the videos progress. But it is coming along, you know. Everything costs a lot of money, and I'm just working through it. But it's something I enjoy, so it'll be something that'll continue to grow as these videos grow. Alright, so I'm making some breakfast now, making some French toast on the jet boil. I actually get to use out my new grill and sear addition for the jet boil that my mom got me for Christmas, so I'm super excited about that. But you can make French toast or grill steaks and burgers really easily if you flip it over, so it's actually a really cool little thing. Alright guys, the last thing I want to really do is harp on trash. This site that I'm at, again, fell victim to people before me that are just disrespectful and leave their trash, and then it just looks like crap for the next person. Plus it's just not good for the environment. So let's do our part, guys, and let's leave no trace behind. I mean, let's look at this. Just look at some of this trash, guys. I got, you know, old paper there, an old piece of trash there. Got old cans, trash, more plastic, more trash. That's the one thing about red feather lakes that really disappoints me. You know, an old Corona cap. So let's just pick up after ourselves so the next person doesn't have to. You know, we want these places to stay open for us. And if we keep doing stuff like this where we just leave our trash at the campsite, then they're just going to start shutting these things down. So please, let's just take a moment, and I always make it a point to pick up other people's trash, and as they say, leave the campsite better than you found it. I believe strongly in that. So yeah, that's just my public service announcement for this trip. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I think that was great for the first episode. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it as much as I did. I definitely have a big passion for the outdoors, and I really enjoy making content for you guys. So if you guys really did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing for future content and hitting the like button. Please tell all your friends so that I can make this eventually a viral channel, and I hope that I can not only experience more in Colorado, but take you along with me on adventures outside of Colorado as well. I do have a few trips planned to New Mexico, and I hope to get out to Idaho and Wyoming and just other places throughout the United States. And next year I do want to get out to Alaska, so stay tuned for that. And I hope that I can continue to improve on my video making skills, but I hope that you enjoyed today's content. With that being said, go out, explore your world, enjoy what you do, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.